Today's Sunshine Note is titled, Ride the Bull Like a Pro. God's Spirit doesn't make cowards out of us. The Spirit gives us power, love, and self-control. 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 7. It's a family tradition. Every Labor Day weekend, my dad and mom fill their SUV full of grandkids and come to our little town for the county fair. I remember the first time Dad saw the mechanical bull ride. He stopped and watched it for a long time as cowboys and wannabe cowboys were thrown off, chose to bail, or made it through the 3-minute ride. I'd grown up listening to Dad tell stories of his cowboy days, so I encouraged him, "Dad, you should ride it. After all, you're an old cowboy." But he didn't. He just stood and watched. Fairs came and went through the years, but Dad never faced the bull. He'd only stand and watch. That is, until recently. That's when he announced, "This year I am going to ride the bull." Dad put on the leather glove and mounted the bull like a pro. I bragged to the man operating the ride that my dad had once been a real cowboy. Holding on with one hand and raising his other arm to the sky, Dad nodded that he was ready. As the bull gained speed, Dad got into the groove. The two were moving in rhythm. The operator shouted to me, "He's still got it, he's still got it." And even though I am a grown-up, I felt that same pride I had felt when I was a little girl. My dad was still a cowboy. Our family stood there, hollering and cheering him on. He didn't fall off, but rode until the time was up. We clapped for him when he came back to us. Mom and I played the part of rodeo queens and kissed him on each cheek. Do you ever feel that your life is like riding a mechanical bull? Sometimes life can whip us around like the bull did its riders. There are highs and lows, jerks and stops, twists and turns. Dad stayed on the bull because he knew how to hold on. And so can we. We hold on through the tough times by holding on to Jesus. How do we do that? By talking to Him, being completely honest about how we feel, by reading Bible texts that remind you that He loves you, and that you're never alone, and that heaven is coming, and by confiding in Christian friends. Don't choose to bail. Don't let the bull throw you. You can do this. You can make it. Hold on. Hold on to Jesus. God's Spirit doesn't make cowards out of us. The Spirit gives us power, love, and self-control. 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 7. May God bless you today.